The last one I wanted to uh, go to is Revelation 11:19 to 12:1. And as I mentioned earlier in the show, that Mary, let's see, the ark is shown in heaven in Revelation 11:19, and then the next verse, Revelation 12:1, there's a reference to a woman appearing in the heavens. And again, that's taken as the close connection between the ark and the woman in the heavens is indication. Well, if Mary is the woman, then John had actually seen Mary and called her the ark, and then he described the woman, which is Mary. The problem here is that Roman Catholics, and we'll get into this when we talk about Mary's sinlessness, but Roman Catholics deny that Mary had labor pains when she delivered Christ. And the woman of Revelation 12 is delivering the Christ child, and she's in labor, and she's in great pain from labor. And so they have their interesting arguments about that. But again, the imagery falls apart, because if Roman Catholics are right, that because Mary's the ark, therefore she's sinless, and therefore she didn't have labor pains when she delivered Christ, then why is the woman of Revelation 12 in labor delivering Christ? The whole thing, it falls apart there, because they're just stretching so hard to find any figuration at all in the Old Testament or New Testament to show that Mary is the ark. And what I often find, although they don't do this all the time, but I often find when Roman Catholics are reading this passage and they want to assign it to Mary, they'll stop reading just before it says that she was laboring in pain in childbirth, because it just doesn't fit with their epistemology. She's not supposed to be in labor, and therefore it's just a conundrum, a paradox, you could say, in Revelation 12:1. It identifies this woman, and in Revelation 12:2, she's having labor pains. But so that covers, I would say that although there are a lot more arguments that could be made about Mary being the ark, those are the main ones that Roman Catholics teach, and there's nothing consistent about them, and they're all stretches. And you have to have concluded already that Mary was the ark in order to get this out of scriptures. And the problem is that nobody thought of this until after the 4th century. And that shows that this identification of Mary as the ark is not apostolic. It's a late breaking tradition.